gym and I'm doing something for our active older adults, this is something great to do at home. You could do this with young grandkids too, but this is primarily for people that haven't done physical fitness a lot, or they just are using this to supplement. Remember, if you don't feel right doing something, you do not do it. Just make sure that you're giving yourself modifications where you can and where you feel right. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find music somewhere. It helps us keep a beat, helps keep us happy and motivated, and I'm just gonna listen to the beat of my head, I guess, to start going. All right, we're gonna start a march. Now notice, in this march, my chest is upright, my shoulders are relaxed, my chin is lifted, not lifted above neutral, and I'm pumping my arms. I'm gonna do this for about 30 seconds. And why I'm doing this is, I'm starting the blood flow. I'm starting to see, hey, can my body handle this? Do I feel good? Do I need to wait a little bit? Or what's going on within my body? After about 30 seconds of this, I'm gonna put my hands on my hips, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna stop my feet and just tap my heels, okay? As I'm tapping my heels, I'm gonna shrug my shoulders. Shrug my shoulders. Now I'm gonna shrug them forward. Again, listening to my body, how does it feel? Keeping my core tight, lifting my chest, I'm still moving, okay? Now I'm gonna stop my heels, and I'm gonna start tapping my toes. Get my ankles ready. So now watch my ankles, toes, toes. This is helping just to ignite a little bit of those quadricep muscles. I'm using a ton of my core and a ton of the muscles in the front of my shin here. And I'm also having some fun. I'm keeping a little rhythm and I'm keeping my body moving. So we do this for about 30 seconds as well. And after our 30 seconds, we relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. All right, we're gonna throw an arm forward and the opposite leg forward also. Bring the arms down and switch. Keeping the core tight, relaxing the shoulders. And now we are ready to begin. First thing I'm gonna use are some weights. Now, a good alternative for weights are, do you have 2 soup cans? Do you have 2 water bottles? Do you have something in your household that's about this size that weighs 1 pound or 2 pounds? I do recommend that you keep it less than 5 pounds, preferably 1 or 2 pounds if you are a beginner. All right, we're gonna drop our shoulders down. We're gonna lift towards our shoulders, working our bicep muscle. Now again, I'm gonna do about 8 to 12 repetitions, but it's really up to you. If you're feeling fatigued or tired, you rest when you need to, okay? Again, keeping my core tight, keeping my chest lifted, and really focusing on planting my heels on the floor. Okay, after we've done 8 to 12, we relax for a second, we evaluate, maybe relax the shoulders, and now we widen the feet. Now with one weight on the left knee, the other weight's gonna reach towards the ankle. Now, if I were to do that and I'm sitting halfway off the chair, I could fall forward, but that's why we keep our core tight. We're gonna lift for 4, for 3, for 2, keep the core tight, for 1, and then we reevaluate, relax, tighten the core again, take a deep breath. Now we go to the other side for 4, lift to the shoulder, for 3, lift to the shoulder, for 2, lift to the shoulder, last one. Now the reason why we're doing this right now is, do you struggle with sometimes being flexible enough to tie your shoe? It may sound silly, but sometimes we kind of go, ugh, really reaching down there. Well, when you do exercises to strengthen the muscles that help support you doing day-to-day things like tying your shoe, it will help everyday life things go a lot easier, and then we get to move on and get to do harder things, okay? So it's a very basic move. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can lift above our head. Now, for a lot of us, this is not gonna work because we have shoulder issues, rotator issues. So what you do as an alternative is shoulder press forward. Shoulder press forward. If it hurts to go up, don't go up. You do what you can. can modify where you need to. Or maybe this is an exercise you do with both hands, slower with no weights. Okay? So we do 8 to 12 of these. Now notice what I'm doing, I'm just putting a little more juice in that shoulder joint because I'm just doing a regular range of motion with the shoulders. Okay, so you do it with weights or without, one hand at a time or not. Now from here, we're going to relax. Again, shrugging out the shoulders, keeping the belly tight. Okay? A couple more things with the weights. We only need one weight now. Okay, we're going to work our upper back. We're going to put our feet shoulder width apart now. We're going to lean forward a little bit, always re-engaging that core muscle. Think of pushing your belly button in towards your spine, pushing your rib cage down towards your hips. Hold yourself on your thigh, put pressure on your heels and lean forward. We're going to reach down in between and bring to the side of our chest. Reach down, bring to the side. Keep your core tight. Keep your core tight. Now what I'm working is my lat muscles, which are my upper back, but I'm also working my core at the same time. Okay, so we do 8 to 12 of these. And when we're done, we come up and relax. Take a deep breath. Then we move on to the other side. Here we go. For 8, for 7, for 6, 5, now 4, now 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Many more things you can do. So even if you're watching this video and you're thinking, I'm going to do a little bit more, pause. Do a few more things that you know with weights, and then come back to the rest of the video. Okay? All right, now let's move on to the next portion. We are now going to work with this tube. There's so many different ways. If you don't have one of these from physical therapy in the past, from kids, grandkids, whatever, these are very, very inexpensive. You can find in so many different stores or online, and you can ask a friend or a family member to help you out to find one, okay? If you don't have anything for now, you could use a towel. You could use pretty much anything that's of length. Even if it doesn't give you resistance, you're still going to get the range of motion with some of the moves, okay? So we're going to widen our stance. Again, we're still halfway off the chair. We're still keeping our core tight. We're relaxing our shoulders. I'm going to do this with my band just because it's a little easier, okay? First thing I'm going to do, reach across my body, back in. Reach across my body and back in. Now, although that is pretty simple, once we get the foot, feet, and the upper body at the same time, it's not going to be very simple anymore. That's why even a towel will do, okay? Or anything that has a little elasticity. Some jump ropes have a little bit of a give that you can use also, okay? All right, make sure those heels are really stuck in the floor. All right, we're going to do about 4 different sets of 8. So here we go. 8 and 8 and 7 and 7 and 6 and 6 and 5 and 5 and 4. Keep that core tight. And 3 and 2 and 1, but we keep moving those heels. Heels start to go. We let the upper body relax. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heel shift. Heel side to side. Push on the toe. This helps with balance. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. March it out. Keep that core tight. Relax the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet are wide and press forward and back. Press forward. 6 to go. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last thing, reach up if you can. Reach up if you can. Now leg and arm. Now leg and arm. Keep the belly tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, keep marching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leg out to the side like this. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out, and then we repeat. So the whole little series we just did, you could repeat 3 or 4 times, okay? section of what we're gonna do, we're gonna use a ball. Now, if you don't have a ball, you could use a little pillow. You could also use a kickball. You could use anything that has a little bit of squish. This is for coordination. This is a lot of fun, hand-eye coordination, and a bunch of other things. We're going to first work the inner thigh muscles by squeezing the ball inside. Now notice, we still haven't gone to the back of the chair on purpose, okay? That's for the very end. All right, so posture, chin, relax the shoulders, squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze, open the elbows and touch them in, relax, bring them in, relax, bring them in, and we're tightening the core at the same time. Squeeze, relax, and squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, and squeeze, and rest. All right, now, widen the feet. You have a choice. Depending on what you have, you bounce, you toss. If you have a pillow or something else, make do. You can even pick up something that you're tossing, even if it's not the pillow, okay? You want to do this 8 to 12 times. Again, don't be afraid to pause and redo some of these because this video isn't long enough to fulfill a full day's workout, by the way. You'll have to redo this 3 or 4 times in order to make that work. All right, now this is another fun one. Behind the back. Behind the back. Keep the belly tight. Behind the back. Now, increasing the range of motion through the shoulders for 3, and 2, and 1, and in and out. Now we're going to go up and down. In and out, up and down for 4. For 3. Keep that belly tight. 2, and 1, and back to the beginning. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. There's so many things you can do. You start here, you bring it up, and get creative with it. I bet you a lot of the kids in the household, or let's say you have your grandkids in for the weekend and you want to do some physical activity, get a ball. You can show them these fun things. They'll show you what else to do with it because it's fun. You play catch. You bring it to the side, they pass it back. You keep, there's so many things. Just make sure to stay creative. All right, the last and possibly the most important thing we could do, sit to stand. Promise this is the last thing. All right, if you notice, my legs are in a 90-degree angle. Hip, knee, ankle, okay? I put a lot of pressure on my heels. I'm gonna squeeze so tight. And I'm going to lean back 2 inches. When I do that, I engage my core. Lean forward, lean back, lean forward. I'm doing a sit-up that is safe for someone who is a little over than 55, 65, and we don't want to sit on the floor anymore, or it bothers our neck, or we just want to do something different. We're going to lean back, lean forward, press from our heels, and sit back down. Watch where you sit. All right, lean back, forward, arms up, and come down. Now I'm going to show you face to face because, yep, you're going to do 10 of these with me right now. Lean back and reach up, and back and reach up. Now if I'm going too fast for you, you go at your own pace. If you only do 2 of these, that's okay. I want you to do them right. Make sure your legs are in a 90-degree angle. Make sure your core is tight. And we use momentum and reach. Remember that. Momentum and reach, okay? Push from the heels, momentum and reach. 2 more. Momentum and reach. 1 more. And bring it down. Now we're going to do a little bit of stretching. Cross those legs. Let it go first. We're going to reach forward. Just let your arms hang. Slowly come up, bring that leg to the outside if you're able. Now hinge at the hip and reach forward again. You're going to feel this all along the side of your glute and hip. Now I'm going a little fast just to make sure we can get through a lot of material. I really want you to hold these for about 20 seconds, but you do this video enough, you're going to memorize pieces of it and you're going to be able to do it on your own, extending how much you do. Slowly come up now, A little more advanced would be open up the leg, hinge at the hip, lean forward, only as far as you feel comfortable. And again, you're feeling it through the side here. Now we bring it up. Now, lift your hip, lift your hip, lift your hip. Every time you lift to the side and scoot back, you're actually working very intricate muscles down in the hip region. So you just scoot yourself back, use all your arm muscles. But let's use the muscles that were there to help support the hip. So forward from the chair and backward from the chair. Okay, now I'm going to rest. I'm going to completely rest back. Now I'm going to lift my leg up, squeeze my quadricep muscle, because we didn't do much for the quadriceps except for the sit to stand. And we're going to circle. Okay? Other leg and circle. Okay? Now one last time, lifting upright in the chair, engaging our abdominals. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Final thing is, we're going to stretch the tricep. Bring it down. Other arm, stretch the tricep. Bring it down. All right, thank you so much for coming and joining us today, and we'll have a lot more to show you. And don't be afraid to ever reach out to us if you have further questions at mfitgym.com.